Come on into the room. Come on into the room. Good people. Brandmaster Martina, Britt, Yelverton here on a Tuesday, a Teach You Tuesday. Yes, but more important is the ability for us to hop online here inside of the platform, i.e., TikTok, as well as live online here inside of YouTube. So I just want to take the first couple of seconds here to say, in today's session, you will learn how branding builds trust with your audience, simple steps to start creating your brand today, and the number one mistake that entrepreneurs are making. So, as you go ahead and begin to plug in and come on into the room and show us that you are coachable, teachable, and trainable, and that you are catching this live, then what I want you guys to do is go ahead and drop your city and state down below, letting us know that you are live with us here in TikTok, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and let us know specifically what you are here to learn on today while we go ahead and roll these credits and get us started for today. Hey y'all, hey, Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, reminding you about our new open office hours and our free Brand You community. Join us every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, Industry Dominator GHL, StreamYard, AI Tech, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident about your business and brand. And the best part is, after each and every live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask questions and get personalized answers. Do not miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to our YouTube channels. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up your automation in your MLM company or as an entrepreneur struggling in your brand or business, we not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each and every weekday. Cortez is the one and only fatherpreneur at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, founder of the PLR Profit Society, your brand master at 1 p.m., founder of the Brand You Agency, and you can binge watch Bridget, our automations and AI specialist, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you know you need to do to get your assets in order, to learn, to lead, and to level up. So again, y'all, welcome into the room on TikTok, Stephanie. Welcome, Chicken Lady. Okie dokie. Welcome, Lily. So good to see you. Frank and Scott. So good to see each and every one of you. Thank you for joining live here with us in the TikTok room. What's going on, Ed and Angie, as well as those of you who are joining us here live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I am your brand master, your cash flow queen, founder of the number one legal tax hack to hire your kids in your own home-based business. So should you choose to do so, okay? Typically, you guys will catch me here live on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, as well as YouTube. There we go. As well as YouTube, forgot for a moment, as well as YouTube, helping entrepreneurs like you to get your assets in order so that you can go from being stuck and struggling maybe inside of a business or a company brand to gaining impact and influence inside of your own personal brand so that you can attract people that need, excuse me, what it is that you have to offer. So please understand, trust, and believe. The eyes are a little bit swollen. The business, the Brand You Agency, Family First Designs, suffered information on Friday of a major loss to our entire Brand You family. Sis has been struggling over the weekend, so please give your girls some grace today and allow us to do what we can. So for our hearing impaired audience that are watching us on Facebook and LinkedIn, you guys are available to see the captions that are located there on the screen to be able to follow this information. I'm going to pull up my notes here on the screen. Sorry, TikTok, you cannot see my screen. So if you want to do that, what you'll need to do is you'll actually have to come over inside of the YouTube channel and take the opportunity to subscribe so that you can get notifications whenever we are live, right? So that you can see the screen that we're sharing, see the information that we're covering. And so today specifically, I want to go ahead and jump into the information because, again, today's topic We are titled, what? Did you guys see the caption before we got started? Why a strong brand is your business's best asset, okay? Why a strong brand is your business's best asset. And things that we're going to cover again is how brand building really will build trust with your audience, some simple steps that you can start using today, right? That will allow you guys to level up your brand, as well as the number one mistake that entrepreneurs are making when branding. Okay. So if you have not had the opportunity to join the Learn, Lead, and Level Up community so that you can actually catch the notifications for these live, then I suggest that you do that. Why? Because you'll want to be able to opt in and ask your questions, right? You may not be able to ask in TikTok. You may ask and I may miss it. You may not be able to ask inside one of the other platforms. Again, you may ask and I may miss it. And so what I want you guys to be able to do is come in and ask your questions at any time inside of the Brand You community. So what I want to do is bring that onto the screen. Go ahead and share that screen so you guys can see the community. Let's see if I can get that up on my end and you guys can understand what it is that we do here inside of the community. So here inside of the community, once you register, you're available to go up here to the events tab and you're available to click on the link and actually register for free for the alerts that come letting you know that we are live. You can add them to your Google Calendar, another free option, so that you can get the alerts, right? And when you get the alerts, you can come on into the private Zoom meeting that happens after we conclude this training, and you can ask your questions live, okay? That is crucially important. So again, if you didn't hear it before, my guy, Cortez Hustle, is live 12 o'clock every day of the week, doing the exact same thing, bringing you value, right? And he opens up a Zoom room after he finishes to answer your questions with regards to PLR, MRR, master resale rights, private label rights, how to set up and structure your private label content, as well as 2 p.m. when I conclude and I open my open office hours, Bridget streams live. She is another collaborative partner of ours. She streams live, and then you are available to hop on her stream, watch her content live. So guys, if you are a struggling entrepreneur with no brand, no social media presence, no leads, and ultimately no consistent customers or clients, then you need this information that we're giving to you. All right. And so specifically with today, we're talking about, again, how and why your brand needs to be strong, why it is you need to have a strong brand, and why that is your business's number one asset. Checking my notes again. It helps build trust with your audience, okay? So branding creates a consistent experience. It allows your audience to feel like they know you, and you know, when you know, like, and trust someone, then you may want to do business with them. Without that, you won't invest in them. You won't try and glean from them what it is. But if you also don't know what it is that they have to offer because they have made the mistake, and we'll get to that in a moment, the number one mistake that we're doing with branding, then you won't be able to determine whether or not you do know, like, and trust them enough to do business with them. Familiarity also creates trust. So if you have a consistent messaging, if you have consistent visuals, if you have a consistent tone, I'm your girl, I'm your country girl, okay? But I enjoy giving you value. I enjoy telling you about a brand, teaching you about a brand, educating you on a brand so that you will want to do what? Create your brand, put it out into the market, put it out here into these internet streets, right? So you can help people make money, so you can make money. Zig Ziglar says, if you help enough people get what they want, by default, you'll get what you want. So I selfishly serve as many people as I can. Come on into the room. What's going on, Ladybug? Hey there, Eric. So good to see you. Mary and Lizzie. So good to see all of you. Thank you guys for joining, chiming in, and engaging, right? When you actually do that and you learn your own value and you put it out here, then you're available not only to serve people, but again, by default, you'll get what it is that you want. Additionally, it builds trust and loyalty, and those eventually can turn into customers and clients, as well as a referral for other people who may not yet know you and love you enough to invest in you. So you guys know, when these movies come out, when these restaurants open up, when these products come out, you easily will refer those because you've had an opportunity to consume it, decide that you like it enough, right? That you want to invest in it, and then you run and tell people about it. Do you get a commission? No, most times you don't. Okay. Not unless you're an influencer or someone like that. You actually don't. So, this is why you come into our community. You come into our network. Thank you for engaging, Jonetta. So good to see you. You come into, hey there, Audrey. You come into our community and you actually engage with us. You ask your questions, you get your answers. And again, I'm going to show that in just a moment. And then you are available to build familiarity, you build trust, you build loyalty. And again, you also could build brand ambassadors and brand advocates. That's another reason why you join a community. Okay. Now, the next thing I said I wanted to cover today was some simple steps that you can actually start doing right now to create your brand. Okay. The first thing that you need to determine is who you are, what it is that you have, what your value is, what is it that you're consistently and constantly asked about, right? And you want to be able to deliver that to others. So what I want to show you guys is, let me drop a link here for you guys, and it's called 5steps.martinabrityelverton.com. If you'll go there, if you have two devices. If you don't have two devices, then go there after you finish the stream. But if you'll go there, and I'll pop it here onto the screen for you guys who are actually watching this to see. If you go to 5steps.martinabrityelverton.com, it's going to open you up a form. And here on this form, it is a form, 5 steps to brand you. Okay. There's a little snippet here, a video here to help you understand why it is that you want to begin to know who you are, what your value is. There are 5 W's that we cover so that you can get the answers that you need. Who you are, what do you know, why do you want to share it, how will it benefit you and others, right? When and where will you share it? On what platform you'll be sharing it on? These are 5 easy, quick steps that you can do right now to lay out and determine these 5 things that people need to know about you before they determine whether or not they want to know you more, right? Whether or not they even like you or love you, and whether or not they want to entrust you with their finances, right? To help them. Okay. So if you don't take the opportunity to do that, then you also can't take that same information and place it on multiple areas of platforms, multiple social media platforms, right? That's the next thing that you want to do. You want to take that information and put it on your platform. So if you'll go inside of maybe your YouTube platform, there is an area here that allows you to list your bio. Once you know who it is, what it is that you do, why it is that you exist, what your purpose, what your passion is, and you figure out those 5 W's, you want to take that information and you want to paste it across consistently all of your social media platforms. Why? Because we in this internet tech thing. People out here Googling you. People out here searching for you before they determine whether or not they're going to even follow you, let alone give you your prized email address, their prized email address. They want to know more about you and whether or not you have what they need, right? And so when you do that, you want to post that information inside of your social media platforms. You can post it on multiple platforms. Let's see if I pull up the Facebook page here. Here on Facebook, it's going to open up my reels first, but then you're going to go to that about area. Inside of that about area, under your basic information about yourself, your contact information, your relationship, but in details about you, here it is where you're going to paste that information yet again. And this is the same information, yes, on each platform. Do y'all realize Robert Kiyosaki has used the exact same image of himself for multi-decades? He don't look like that now. But instantly, when you recognize the purple and the gold, when you recognize his picture of him sitting on that stool, you know who he is. That is a successful brand using the same consistent imagery for decades. Y'all know, just like Cortez says on his most recent training, when you see the red and the yellow arch, what do you guys know that is? You instantly and immediately know that is the golden arches of McDonald's. When you see the swoosh sign and the black and the white, or the white and the black. You instantly know that is night. Just do it, right? So you want to be consistent across multiple platforms so that people can consistently see the same colors, the same signs, to become familiar with you, to know you, like you, and trust you enough to do business with you, right? So that is how you actually make yourself instantly consistent, by doing the same repeated actions across multiple platforms. Please understand that. Like, some of you may think, no, I've been using this for so long, I just want to switch it up, and I want to make changes, and I want to look a little different. You're losing people when you do that. You're losing people. Okay. So I want to pull up really quickly so you can continue to see here a little bit of brand consistency. So let's look across the live videos, and you guys tell me, comment if you'd like, what you see consistently across multiple platforms here. You see, I'm going to go several days, several weeks, several months past, and what you will consistently see across multiple times, multiple lives that I've done, there is one consistent color that you see. There is one consistent font that you see. There is one consistent theme, that one image, one logo that runs through all of my branding. You're going to see the blue first. You're going to see the green. You're going to see the orange. Why? These are my premier, sustainable, consistent brand colors. Black and white can flow in and out of any brand, but consistently you're going to see the loyalty surrounding the blue. You're going to see the vibrancy and the increase with the green. You're going to see the excitement, the fun, the slight bit of play on humor inside of the orange. There are different things that you're going to see throughout the brand colors, but consistently you will see the same premier solid colors. Why? Because that is how you build brand consistency. Okay, so let me jump over into my next point. Also, you will want to define your audience. So again, inside of the Brand You community, we have a Dollar Deals membership. And if you guys have no earthly idea what that is, then go to dollardeals.martinabrityelverton.com. You'll be able to find out more about that. And I'm going to show you guys a quick pivot that we're going to make here on the page. This is the intro page. This is the landing or lead page here for the Dollar Deals membership. I'm going to show you that in a moment. But inside of defining yourself, next you want to define your audience, right? You want to know who it is you're talking to. You want to know who it is that you're trying to reach. Once you actually know who it is, now you can mirror and match up your value with their pain point or their problems to ensure that you can provide them with the solution. If you don't have that in place, why are you on the internet trying to sell something that you don't know your ideal person, your ideal client? You don't know whether or not they need it. Doesn't make sense, right? So that is something else that you want to do to ensure that you set up that structure so that when they come to you, not only do you know that you can serve them, but they know that they can be served and they can get the solution. So that is called a qualified lead. That is a qualified prospect. That is a person, right, that knows this individual that I'm looking at, that I'm learning about, has my answer. Right. And they know, I think it's, let me grab it out of here and tell you what bossmoves.martinabrityelverton.com, if you want to grab this book, what Myron Golden says here. I think it's around page 53. Just recently, I shared this with my team. It's 53. Yeah. Okay. Helping people make a decision that they already desire to make. Hello. So people already know that they want an answer. Do you know the problem or the question that they've asked to know whether or not you can provide them with the answer? If the answer is yes, you know that you have the solution to their problem. When they come to you, you're helping them make that decision to get what it is that you have, because they already know and you already know you have the answer. If you haven't taken the time to determine who you are, and you also haven't taken the time to determine what they need, you are wasting time. That is not a yes answer that you're going to get. They are not going to invest in you. They're not going to get to know you further, like you further, and invest in you further, or trust you further to invest their time, efforts, and their finances to you. Hope you guys understand that. So, and another thing, you saw me talk about it briefly with regards to the logo colors and the fonts. You want to make sure that they align with your values. You want to make sure that you focus on the end result. So I want to show you guys really quickly here this brand plan that we have in place for you, because these are questions that come in. People want to know each and every step along the way. Some people want to know that before they even get started. So this is why you have to figure out who your target audience is, whether or not you have the solution, so then you can develop a plan. This is an entire schedule for the month of January. Today, we're talking about why a strong brand is your business's best asset, how to stand out with your unique UVP, that's your unique value proposition, right? I like to say your unique, valuable passion or purpose, okay? How to build a brand online that draws people to you so that you can attract the people that you need, and the 5 branding mistakes that entrepreneurs must avoid. This is putting together a plan of action, knowing what it is that you guys need. That's January. Then we're going to move down here into February. These are the things that we're going to be discussing, during the month of February. And it's going to be advanced social media strategies. Then we're going to bring it on home here inside of March with mastering brand growth. Guys, if you have not taken the time to obsess over your client's problem, ensuring that you actually have their answer, what are you doing? Right? People are not going to know you, like you, and trust you enough to do business with you because they don't know what it is that you have. They don't know the answer. They don't know that you have the answer. They don't know that you have the solution. You're wasting time. This is one of the business's biggest mistakes that you could be making in your business right now. So popping back over here to my notes, you want to make sure that you reflect an exact message of what it is that you do. If you guys have no earthly idea, I am your brand master. I'm your cash flow queen and founder of the #1 legal tax act to show you how to hire your kids in a home-based business. So should you choose to do so. My last kid is 17. She is shifting out of the youth lifestyle trainee portion of the business and not working inside of the home-based business anymore because she's aging out. My older ones have aged out. They didn't even know that they were in a business when they were younger. I didn't even know that they were in a business when they were younger. And that's part of the journey of me learning how to do this because I wasn't paying them. I was doing the allowance thing, right? I can't write off an allowance in my business. However, when I learned more, what did I do? I put together an entire blueprint to actually show you guys how to do that, again, called Youth Lifestyle Training. An entire workbook for that with actionable steps to show you how to get that done, right? Again, consistently saying the same things, consistently educating and teaching the same things, how to build a brand, how to bring your children into the fold of the brand that you build, how to run a business, and how to get in these internet streets and share that value with other people. That's all we do. Branding and business, and we just happen to include in it the kids. Okay, so again, being consistent about that, telling people what a brand is, why does it matter, helping them understand that it matters because it sets you apart from other competitors. We don't gatekeep over here. We give you all the information we can possibly give you to help you be successful, right? We, all 3 of us, we spend over an hour every single day giving you free content to make sure you, your business, your brand, your family, your legacy are successful. I hope you understand and that you feel where I am with that and how passionate I am about that, because that's the crux of this industry. They put a lot of information out here. They want you to pay for information, but you don't know them from Adam or Eve yet. To know whether or not you want to work with them, to know whether or not what they have is what you need. What's going on, Dan? So good to see you. I apologize, TikTok, if I'm ignoring so many of your comments or questions. I still haven't figured that out. That is not my ministry. I'm just on here giving the value. At some point, I'll figure out the messages in the comments. Please forgive me in the interim, okay? Finally, how branding builds that trust and that loyalty. It stems from your consistency in your promise and your delivery. Okay. So inside of our Brand You agency, when you get the Dollar Deals membership, you also get an entire system, right? And if you have no earthly idea what it is, when I say system, it's okay. That's not your lane, that's not your ministry, neither is it mine. Okay? That's why I have Bridget, and she teaches the system and the tools, right? That's why I have other people in place to be able to handle the things that are not my lane. My lane is Brandon. My lane is hiring your kids in your own business, right? Their lane is the system and the tools. However, I do have the ability to show you some of the system and the tools that you need. So we just recently went and made an update. Okay, so we made an update to the intro video that you guys will hear again when we close out, right? And let's pull that back up onto the screen. For those of you who are catching me on Facebook, on YouTube, or on LinkedIn, you guys can see me sharing the screen. Here specifically, inside of this particular landing page is a video that plays over here, right? And previously, and I'll play a small snippet of it now so that you can hear it. So you can understand that that's outdated, right? Right? Because we're obviously beyond December the 31st, right? So let me show you the ease in making a shift or a change inside of our system. So what you're looking at is the landing page here, and we'll go back behind the scenes into the actual system that we have inside of the Family First Designs Agency app. And let's go specifically into the funnels area, because that is a funnel. Learn more about what a funnel is inside of the membership. And let's go specifically to the DIY portion of that. So here we are inside of this membership offer, and this is the video page. Let's open that up as another tab so you can see it. And now that we have that tab opening up on the screen, we want to be able to adjust the video because it's now outdated. We're beyond December the 31st. Again, you don't have to know this. That's why we have tutorials and videos, and we have automations and AI specialist Bridget Bartlett to show you guys how to walk through all of this. But I'm just giving you a snippet. So here is the video in question, and we would come over here and we would just change the video. Now we would go find our open office hours folder that we have set up, and we would double click to make sure that it initiates that video over there. Now see how the name just changed? Okay, and then we're going to say publish. When we hit save, it doesn't publish it, so I like to hit publish first to know that it'll save it and publish it, right? So now that it's done that, that's how simple that was. Let's go back to that video. Let's refresh, right? And then I'm going to do a hard refresh, and then I'm going to play it again for you. All right, and there is my hard refresh. All right, and then let's play it again. So do you guys see how quick making an update like that was to your own landing page? You don't have to go out here and hire a lengthy staff to be able to run your business, right? You saw it's the same video. There are different areas, but now it shows one of the coaches, Cortez Hustle, right? And the PLR Profit Society. He is one of the coaches that teaches and trains at 12 o'clock, right? Everything you see here from me at 1 o'clock, from myself, I'm on at 1 o'clock showing you different things like that. And I want to see if it'll pick up on this part right here. We also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each and every weekday. Cortez is the one and only fatherpreneur at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, founder of the PLR Profit Society, your brand master at 1 p.m., founder of the Brand You Agency, and you can binge watch Bridget, our automations and AI specialist, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, guys, I hope you understand. We also have a good time. All right. So, getting you to understand how simple it is to make changes inside of your system. Notice the imagery didn't go through changing. My excitement didn't change. I'm just letting you guys know the simplicity of using a platform, using our system, making small, minor changes over time, but remaining consistent with your brand is exactly what you need to do. So as I close out, let me check out the last of my notes here to see if there's anything that I'm missing. Loyalty grows from when clients feel aligned with your values. Hey, Brando, what's going on? Vanessa, so good to see you out of Maryland. Your values, your and confidence in your area of expertise. A lot of people get on here and they try to coach and teach and explain something else that's not aligned with them. That's not their purpose. That's not their lane. That ain't their ministry. Okay. And it breeds desperation. However, when you walk fully in your brand, when you walk fully in what it is that you are purposed and primed and passionate to do, you will develop even more confidence because it's God divined, it's God given, it's God granted, it's God gifted, right? And you can get out here and you can share that value. Your gift will make room for you. Okay. So I just want to invite you guys again, if you have not had the opportunity, come on over and join us inside of the free community, learnleadandlevelup.com. Ask your questions during the Q&A session. Get answers to your burning brand questions or business questions so that you can move the needle in your business. There are a lot of bells and whistles that are available for my expert collaborative partners. Only do what you need, right? Only subscribe to, only learn what you need, and then move to the next need that you have so that you don't get caught up with all the shiny bells and whistles and objects that will defer your destiny. Okay. So again, that is my time for today. I hope you were able to glean from this information that I shared with you. Again, if you have been branded by the Brand Master, you can go ahead and drop it anytime in your journey. Those 7 words, I got branded by the Brand Master. And again, join us live inside of the learnleadandlevelup.com community. Here inside, go ahead and select Learn, Lead, and Level Up, register for your account. Go ahead and hop up here to the events tab, open up the one that you need, and go ahead and join us. And if you don't have Fathom, then go ahead and get Fathom at martinabrityelverton.com, fathom.martinabrityelverton.com. Why do I suggest that you do that? So that you can focus on the content, so that you can focus on what we're sharing, not trying to hurry up and take notes, because when you finish on the live Q&A session, it will automatically send you a recording of the session as well as the summary notes. Okay. And that way you can focus on opening up your system, following the directions at your own pace or live, right? And you don't have to worry about taking notes at the exact same time. Okay. So I hope to see you guys over in the community. Thank you again for your time on today. I'm excited about what I've been able to share with you, and I hope that you're excited about tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be talking about, on Wednesday, how to stand out with your UVP. I hope to see and catch you on the private Zoom. But if not, to your success, I'm wishing you the absolute best along this journey. And I hope to see you inside of the private Q&A session. To your success, guys. Hey, y'all. Hey, Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, reminding you about our new open office hours and our free Brand You community. Join us every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live, actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, Industry Dominator GHL, StreamYard, AI Tech, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident about your business and brand. And the best part is, after each and every live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask questions and get personalized answers. Do not miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to our YouTube channels. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up your automation in your MLM company or as an entrepreneur struggling in your brand or business, we not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each and every weekday. Cortez is the one and only fatherpreneur at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, founder of the PLR Profit Society, your brand master at 1 p.m., founder of the Brand You Agency, and you can binge watch Bridget, our automations and AI specialist, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you know you need to do to get your assets in order, to learn, to lead, and to level up.